the prophet of the Lord go there and talk to him. NAAMAN, because he has had everybody in his corner brown-nosing him and kissing up to him, he goes to Elisha with arrogance and pride, because after all, I'm the man that got the victory for my country. After all, I'm the next in line under my king. After all, my king covered up my mess because he felt I was too valuable. So he arrives at the house of Elisha. But the problem is, Mother Eileen, that Elisha doesn't come out. But he sends his servant Gehazi. You don't like me. In other words, Elisha was saying, I don't care who you think you are. You need me to bring your deliverance. You need me for your breakthrough. I don't have to come out to you. You ain't nobody to me, because ain't nobody to me except God. So I have nobody to fear but God. Elisha sends out the servant. Can you imagine the look on NAAMAN's face? You mean to tell me that you're not the prophet Elisha? Does he not know who standeth at his door? Does he not know my reputation, my strength? Does he not see my armor? Gehazi says that the prophet said, go to the Jordan, dip in there and wash 7 times, and you will be clean. The Jordan is not good enough that he did not come out to greet me, but he has the audacity to send me to the Jordan where animals bathe, the Jordan where women and men bathe, the Jordan that is contaminated and hazardous. He would send me there are other rivers that I might go that are cleaner for me to wash and be clean. I don't hear nobody saying nothing to me. In case some of you are not Bible readers, let me give you a quick Bible study before I take my seat. From Genesis to Revelation, you never see God using clean things to clean up dirty people. God always uses dirt to clean dirt. When he used Moses on the backside of the desert, told them, go to Israel and tell them, I am that I am. Go to Israel and tell them that I have sent you. But Moses wasn't clean. Moses was a murderer. Y'all don't want me to preach, because if you did, you tell me to preach. You remember Noah? He was instructed to build an ark to preserve a generation and a nation. But Noah, he wasn't clean. Noah was a drunk. You remember David? Why y'all don't want me to preach? David slayed Goliath. David had the victory. David was a man after God's heart. But do David was a gigolo. David was a whore. David had 300 wives and 400 concubines. David wasn't clean. David killed another man just to get his wife. Touch your neighbor and tell your neighbor, God uses dirt to clean dirt. You remember Jesus, don't you? Jesus, when he came into contact with a blind man, took dirt from the ground, spit in it, made a mud pack, slapped it on the man's eyes, took it off, the scales fell off. Touch your neighbor and say, neighbor, dirt cleans dirt. Y'all don't want me to preach? I should sit down right now. You remember Jesus, don't you? When the woman was caught in the act of adultery, men sought to stone her. Jesus got on his knees in the dirt and began to write on the ground and said, he